What is your purpose? Do you have a purpose? The definition for purpose is the reason for which something is created or for which something exists. What were you created to do? Why do you exist? Do you ever ask yourself that? I myself at one point in my life did not know the answer to these questions. Have you ever felt this way? Do you feel this way right now? Hi everyone, this is Andres Ruiz, and this is the third episode of H4L Transformative Coaching podcast. I remember a few years back waking up, going to work, coming back home, watching TV, eating dinner, and going to sleep, just to wake up and do the same routine. This routine was not making me feel fulfilled. Albert Einstein said, "Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result." I think I was going insane at that point in my life. What is your daily routine? Is it one that's making you feel fulfilled? Are you waking up in the morning feeling excited to get the day started with work that you love to do? Or are you waking up on Monday morning saying, "Here we go again, another Monday"? Or are you waiting for Friday to come so you can sing that TGIF song like most people do? Statistics show that 89% of people in the US hate their job. Are you spending 8 hours a day doing something that does not motivate you? That does not make you feel like you're making a difference in the world? If you do, that can affect the way you feel about you, the way you feel about life. Sometimes we get too comfortable where we are in life. We stay at a job way too long because we already know how the system works, and we don't want to go somewhere else because we would have to learn something new, and that makes us feel uncomfortable. We stay at a job that we hate because it pays the bills, and we're used to the people that are working there, and we feel like we can't find another job that can pay more. Have you ever thought, maybe I should look for a new career? Or maybe it's time to change my life? If you have asked yourself these questions, maybe now's a good time to start looking at a new career or at least a new hobby. We must ask ourselves these questions so we can find what our purpose in life is. What career or passion have you thought of pursuing? What are you passionate about that would bring fulfillment to your life? Or better yet, that would bring fulfillment to others? We must find something to help others because, as cliche as this may sound, I truly believe it is better to give than it is to receive. I used to think it was better to receive. I was wrong. When we help others, the gratitude we are given is way better than the pleasure we get when we're doing something for ourselves. Have you ever helped a family member or a friend when they really needed your help? Then when you saw how happy you made them because you helped them, it also made you happy and it gave you a great feeling in your heart? I guarantee we won't get that same feeling when we do something to serve our own needs. We must ask ourselves, how do I want to serve and give to the world? The hints are in front of us every single day. The thing is that we sometimes look at life with tunnel vision that does not allow us to see those hints because we're just going through the same daily routine. We all have something unique to offer the world. Every day we must feel fully alive because feeling fully alive is energy, and energy is life, which I believe is purpose. And what I mean by this is when you have a great energy, you give those around you energy as well, which makes them feel alive and happy, which makes you feel alive and happy as well. And isn't that what life is all about? When we have positive energy, we attract positive energy. I highly recommend a book called The Secret. You can also watch it on video. It's on YouTube and Netflix. The Secret says you attract who you are. If you are positive, you will attract positive people. Same goes for negativity. If you are negative, you will attract negative people. For us to make others happy, we must feel happy in our body and mind. By us making others happy and feeling happy and alive, that is serving a purpose that is greater than ourselves. If we're doing something to serve others, if we're doing something to serve ourselves, we will never be happy. Another thing is being grateful. Being grateful is very important when serving our purpose. We sometimes focus too much on what we don't have rather than focusing on what we do have. We must be grateful for having our health. I've met people who need an oxygen tank just to breathe. Being able to breathe on our own is something that we should be grateful for. I've met people that are in a lot of pain, people that can't feed themselves, things that we sometimes take for granted and that I believe that we should definitely be grateful for. I've met people that have not seen their family in years. Imagine one day you're with your family and then the next day you're not, and then you don't see them for years. How would that make you feel? We must appreciate our loved ones. Next time you see a family member or friend, tell them that you're thankful for having them in your life. That alone is serving a purpose to make others happy. Another question that we must ask ourselves to find if we're living our purpose is, am I living the life that I truly desire? Or is it a facade to please others by doing activities that they want to do, not what you want to do? At one point in my life, I was doing things I really did not want to do, but because I wanted to please others, I would do what they were doing to keep them happy. When we're doing things that we do not enjoy and are doing them just to please others, that is not living a life of purpose. We do this sometimes to gain acceptance or love from others. What we must first do is gain acceptance and love from ourselves. If we don't love ourselves, we can't love others. We must make a decision to live the life we want to live, not the one our parents, relatives, friends, society, culture expects of us to live. We're so concerned to please others and trying to be something we're not, that one day we wake up and say, who am I? If this is happening to us, we must start looking for our life's journey so we can live the life that we want. When we pursue our purpose by doing what we're passionate about, we then start finding people that are interested in what we are passionate about. I guarantee these people will help you and motivate you to strive for bigger and better things. They will give you ideas to better yourself personally and professionally. Everyone in this world is connected some way. There are 7.3 billion people on Earth, and we all have the same desires. We all want love, truth, fairness, freedom, unity, respect, etc. Every one of us has their preferences in how we want to receive our feelings and reactions. How do you receive your feelings and reactions? Do they make you happy? When we're living a life of purpose, we don't allow events outside of our control to affect us. I mean, just for example, I remember I've been laid off a few times in my life, and I mean, I just, because of my purpose, I just kept the excitement going, and I just didn't focus on being laid off. And then I actually found a better job, and I found a job that was a foster home for kids, which gave me clarity for what my purpose in life was, which is what I'm doing right now, which is life coaching. And because I left those jobs, or if I was laid off, I mean, I was actually able to finally find what my purpose in life was, and that's to serve others. And life coaching is and that's exactly what life coaching is doing for me. I'm serving others. Our purpose will keep us positive no matter what. It gives us a meaning, and a reason to be here. When we're doing what we love, our day goes by fast. I mean, have you ever done something you love that when you spend hours on it, it feels like minutes? When we're doing what we love, we forget to even eat sometimes. I know I do, because we're so excited with what we're doing. When we do something that we hate, 15 minutes seems like an eternity. I've felt that way many times. It's a feeling of internal death. Sorry if that sounds a little dramatic. We must have goals in life to make sure we pursue our purpose. We have to make sure that it's not just a goal, but a goal that will help us be a better person. Have you ever set a goal for yourself, and once you achieved it, you ask yourself, now what? That makes us feel stuck. Then we stop, we lose momentum. Once we lose momentum, our excitement fades, and we give up on our purpose. I've had that happen to me many times. We must ask ourselves, what special talents do I have to offer the world? Ask yourself, what can I help to make this world a better place? What can I create that will change people's lives and my life? Sometimes what drives us to our purpose is our fear and past experiences that we've endured. We must decide to stop allowing fear to get in the way of what we were put on earth to do. Fear stands for false evidence appearing real. The only way fear becomes real is if we make it real with our beliefs. We must be courageous and face the fear so we can use it to our advantage. Our past experiences can determine our purpose as well. Steve Jobs said, "Connect the dots looking backwards, because somehow they will connect to your future." With our past experiences, we can help others in the present and in the future. That pain we endured in the past can be used to help someone going through that pain at this moment. Our pain is power. It gives us the power to heal others and to teach others how to deal with pain. And I mean, speaking of pain, I was reading a statistic that says people are not dying so much because of health issues, but because of job dissatisfaction. Being in a job we hate will eventually cause mental illness, weight gain, stress, losing sleep, no motivation, no passion, no confidence, no self-worth. And that holds us back from what we really want to do. I mean, I've had that happen to me many times in my life. Whatever drives us is what will shape our lives. So we must make sure that what's driving us is causing us to live a life that fulfills us. I hope that this episode has helped you to really think about what your purpose in life is. If you have any questions for me, or if you're interested in a free breakthrough session with me, please email me at lifecoachvida@gmail.com. I'll put this email at the bottom of the link, at the bottom of this podcast, and I'll be more than happy to help you with any questions that you might have. Also, if you find these episodes helpful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Life Coach, which is Life Coach Vida. That's all separate. I would greatly appreciate it if you did. I'll leave you with this message from Les Brown. If you died today, what dreams, what ideas, what stories would die with you? This is Andres Ruiz signing off, and I will see you on the next episode of H4L Transformative Coaching Podcast. Thank you.
Home is where I